So October's gone, November's here, and that means a huge month for games. We already talked about some of the games that are going to be coming out the rest of 2021 in a previous video. You can check that out on the channel. But in this one, I want to talk about Xbox Game Pass, the games that are going to be coming to Xbox Game Pass in November, as well as the ones that are going to be leaving. Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Today, we are talking about Xbox Game Pass. If you are new to the channel, be sure to stick around for more content. It's going to be a packed month. We got a lot for you. We talk about the games and play the games here on the channel. And I wanted to make a whole video just on Xbox Game Pass for this month because there's a lot of games coming to the service this month, and some ones that I also wanted to kind of highlight that I had a really fun time with, or ones that I'm looking forward to, and different things like that. So let's just jump straight into it. Again, if you enjoy the video, leave it a like. If you don't like it, dislike it, that is fine as well. So right up on screen, you guys can see the games that are going to be coming. So we actually have Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which is very interesting because San Andreas is going to be coming to the trilogy, the definitive edition. It seems as though GTA San Andreas, the definitive edition version, is going to be coming to Xbox Game Pass, which is actually very interesting to say the very least. They actually do say in the blog post that experience the blockbuster classic updated for a new generation. Now across the board enhancements, including the GTA 5 style controls and targeting and all that good stuff. So it's kind of weird that San Andreas specifically from the definitive edition is going to be available in Xbox Game Pass, but not the other two games. Maybe that's just something to kind of, tease the other two games. And if you like this one, you can go buy the collection and get the other two games as well. I don't know. I'm not really sure. That's really interesting to see that just one single game out of the collection is being added to Xbox Game Pass. But hey, it's right there. I thought it was the original. That's my mistake. But yeah, I guess it's the definitive version, not vision. That's a weird thing to say. Next up, we have It Takes Two. I don't know how to speak today. I'm sorry. My grammar is all over the place. But anyways, It Takes Two is such a fun game. It's coming to EA Play, cloud and console and PC. And dude, this game is such a blast. I did a whole playthrough of it here on the channel with my buddy Hollow. If you missed that, definitely check it out. It was one of my favorite games to play co-op. It was like sitting on a couch with a friend, having a good time. It was so fun. Again, I'll link the playlist down in the description below if you guys want to check out the full series that I did. But I highly recommend you guys play this game. It is so freaking fun. I don't know what else to say about that game. It's really a pleasure. That's all. Forza Horizon 5. Now, obviously, all the first-party titles for Xbox are coming to Xbox Game Pass day one. It's been that way for a while, which it still blows my mind, to be quite frank with you guys. I still don't know how on earth they can afford to put all of these huge first-party games in Xbox Game Pass, day one. Obviously a lot of people are subscribed to the service, but still, I would assume that you're probably losing money in some sense. So I don't know how they manage that, but hey, they do it, and I'm excited for it. So Forza Horizon 5, obviously, super stoked about. We're going to have a bunch of videos on that game here on the channel, so stay tuned for that as well, because I love the Forza series. We talked about that in the last video. Like I said, the video talking about the rest of the games coming out in 2021. And this is going to be a huge one. So if you are subscribed to Xbox Game Pass, you have no reason not to download Forza Horizon 5. Unless you really don't like racing games, then obviously that's fine. But if you're even remotely into racing games, download this game, man, if you're subscribed to Xbox Game Pass. And if you're not subscribed to Xbox Game Pass, you should be. This is not an ad, by the way. Sometimes Xbox sends me games early, but I have no obligation to push Xbox Game Pass. I just want to put that out there because I know some people don't understand. Sometimes people think like, excuse me, content creators are getting paid or something. And if you were to be getting paid, if this was like a paid sponsor, I would legally be obligated to tell you guys. So I just want to make that clear. I just really think Xbox Game Pass is a great value, right? As a gamer. So anyways, Forza Horizon 5, great game to look forward to. And I mean, 4 was a blast. I'm sure 5 is going to be absolutely phenomenal. The gameplay looks insane. If you haven't seen the 4K gameplay that they've posted on their YouTube channels, it looks nice, man. It looks like the nicest game out there. Beyond that, there's a few games I don't really know about, so I'm not going to go in depth with those, but there's, Kill It With Fire. There's Unpacking. There's Football Manager 2022. There's One Step From Eden. There's Football Manager 2022, a different version. So the other one is the Xbox edition. This one is just the normal one. And Minecraft for PC. So in regards to Minecraft for PC, is the Minecraft Java and Bedrock editions for PC that's coming November 2nd. So if you are subscribed to Xbox Game Pass, you can get access to those editions for free, basically, just as part of Xbox Game Pass, which is really cool. Obviously, you need Xbox Game Pass for PC specifically, or Ultimate, to be able to access the PC game. So if you only have Xbox Game Pass, the Xbox version, you're not going to get the PC version unless you subscribe to that either individually or, like I said, as part of the Ultimate Game Pass, which Ultimate Game Pass is probably the best bang for your buck because you're getting a bunch of other stuff with it. Like I said, you got Xbox Game Pass, you got the PC Game Pass, and you get Xbox Live Gold as part of one package. So it's a pretty good deal in my opinion. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for all the games that are going to be coming in November. But then we got a few games that are going to be leaving in November as well, and also some DLC and game updates. So Battlefield 2042, for example, we get early access trial with EA Play November 12th. So they did that with NHL 22, for example, and I guess they do that with a lot of EA games as part of EA Play, which is also part of Xbox Game Pass now as well. So that's a great deal. If you want to try out Battlefield 2042 early access trial, you got to jump in early on November 12th. And then there's some other stuff there as well. So Xbox Game Pass Ultimate perks. There's Apex Legends Dr. Hakim Weapon Charm. There's, Black Desert Special Gifts Bundle. There's Discord Nitro, 3 months of Nitro. They have those kind of perks as well that they include with Ultimate Game Pass, and those things are also coming in November. Well, actually, the Discord Nitro and the Black Desert Special Gift Bundle are available now. Apex Legends Dr. Hakim Weapon Charge is coming November 2nd. And then we got stuff leaving. Now, this is kind of a sad thing because one of them is really, really good, and I highly recommend you guys play it if you haven't played it. It's a very old game at this point. But Final Fantasy VIII HD. So we have that in the list, which I highly recommend. I want to talk about that briefly in a second. We got Planet Coaster, Star Renegades, Street of Rogue, The Gardens Between, and River City Girls. Now, I don't know any of those other games for the most part. Planet Coaster sounds familiar, but mostly Final Fantasy VIII. I did not play that game back in the day. I only went back after beating Final Fantasy VII Remake. I went back and I played the original 7, and then I played 8 HD and then 9, which are all really, really good games. Now, out of the 3, 8's probably like my least favorite, but 8 is still a really, really good game that I highly recommend you at least play once in your life because it has a good story. A little bit slow at the start to pick up, I'll be honest, but once it starts kind of picking up and you get into it, then you really start to really kind of understand how the story is unfolding and all that stuff. I'm not going to spoil anything, obviously, but definitely play it. It's leaving November 15th. You got like 15 days. You got 2 weeks, basically, at the time of recording this to still, pick it up and play it. So be sure you guys do that if you haven't already, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Like I said, 7 and 9 are like, if I was to order 7, 8, 9, 9 is the best, then 7, and then 8. That's my list. Other people would put 8 first. So, it's subject to everybody's, different opinions. So anyways, that's the Xbox Game Pass for November. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Just wanted to come and make this video because I've seen a few games in here, like It Takes Two, for example, Forza Horizon 5, and all that good stuff. And then Final Fantasy 8, HD that's going to be leaving. And I wanted to kind of talk about those games because I was like, yo, those are some good games, man. You guys got to play these games. Well, Forza Horizon 5 isn't out yet, but like I said, the Forza series is always promising. 4 was a blast. 5 looks amazing. I don't see any scenario that 5 would not be a good game. So, and it's a first-party title. It's a big first-party AAA title that's, being included with Xbox Game Pass. I mean, again, that's pretty huge. And then Halo Infinite as well. Halo Infinite multiplayer is going to be free, but the campaign specifically you usually have to pay for. That's also going to be, part of the Xbox Game Pass service. So I don't know, man. Xbox Game Pass is crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Let me know if you guys are subscribed to it. It's probably the best subscription-based model out there right now, in my opinion. You get so much bang for your buck. It's just unbelievable. I still can't wrap my head around it. Other platforms need to take note, man, because other platforms, they could add a little bit more value to their subscription services as well. So let me know your thoughts. I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Stick around for more gaming content. And until the next one, stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you guys later.